unironic YOLO. No, but seriously, how many lives do you have? I ain't no cat. I got one life. One fucking life. I may be a pussy, but don't you call me a cat. But seriously, so I had quit my job, I don't know, 5 months ago, 6 months, 5 months ago. Yeah. Anyway, because I was fucking miserable. Miserable in every way imaginable. I dreaded going into work. My direct boss was fine, but I hated the big boss, man. Oh, I couldn't stand him. Couldn't stand anything about him. Just the way he looked at you, the way he talked to you. You could just tell how fake he was. And yeah, that's another point. I went off about him in my first video, which, you know, I'm sure you probably haven't watched because I have 53 subscribers as of the time of filming this. But yeah, only one life, only one chance, right? And we're gonna spend it doing this? Like fucking being completely miserable, hating our lives, dreading our existence? And it's dreading your existence. It's not just, oh, I just hate my job. Yeah, but your job is fucking 30 your life. If not more, probably more. Dude, like, we're not supposed to do this as a species. We're not. Like, modern capitalism ain't cool. Seriously, and I'm not trying to be political here. It's a ridiculous way to live. But we're in this society that we are in, that we were born into, and we're kind of stuck in. We can't undo that. We're here. What do you do? Well, if I'm going to make money, I mean, we all have to have money. I hate money. I hate it. I hate that I have to have it. I'd like to have a bunch of it, but I hate it conceptually, you know? And it's like the root of all evil, so they say, you know? Or the love of money is the root of all evil. The love of mammon. But can't undo capitalism. Can't undo industrialism. We can't go backwards with tech. I wish we could. Oh, I genuinely wish we could go backwards with tech. I do like the fact that I can sit here and make a video from in my car, though. That's pretty neat. So good on you, tech, for that. But I don't know. Our future's looking kind of bleak. If you're a thinking person of any facet, you know? Not looking good. Not looking good for the old human race. So, I mean, basically, we've put ourselves in this capitalistic peak, you know? And technological peak. They go hand in hand, because the technology couldn't have happened without the money and the investors and the market, you know? And now we're here at this point where humans are being replaced with our creation, right? Creator becomes created, or created, creator, you know what I mean. And what are we to do? I don't know. Love your family. Be nice to people. I don't know. Love thy neighbor. That type of shit. Be excellent to each other. And party on, dudes. Words to live by the great Bill S. Preston Esquire and Ted Theodore Logan. They're inspirations to us all.
I'm the Earl of Preston.
And I am the Duke of Ted.
Put them in the Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden? Excellent!
I'm at a point in my life where I'm just simply not willing to be miserable where I work. And if I am miserable there, then I need to leave, and I need to leave immediately. Like, I can't hate my life. I don't want to hate my life because I like my life outside of work. And again, 30 of life. So I think we should normalize saying that if you hate your job, you do hate your life, because you spend a third of your time there. You probably spend more time with your coworkers than you do your family. And do you like them? Do you? You might. I don't know. I liked a lot of coworkers. My last job, I really liked the coworkers, but I couldn't get over the way it was run and the way they treated you. Not worth it. And if you're at a job that focuses on company culture, you're probably at a very toxic place, Worked at a few of them, and all of them have slogans written on the wall. That's the writing on the wall, literally. Get the fuck out of there while you can. If they have to tell you how good the job is, it's probably not very good. Just like, I don't know, when I got laid off last, if they have to tell you repeatedly, your job is safe, your job is safe, your job's probably not safe. In fact, it's not safe. Another sign of a toxic workplace is power tripping. Power tripping managers, power tripping leaders. If you got those, go. Door's right there, bud. But I don't know. I can't stand people like that to begin with. I can't. People that just want you to submit to them. And it takes a certain type too. Like, those are the type of people that probably would have been cops in a alternative universe, you know? Just gonna say this straight up. If you want to have power over somebody else, fuck you. Simple. Go fuck yourself. You go fuck yourself. Yeah, I'm not real big on human hierarchies. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. Because how often are you way smarter than your boss? For me, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. And I'm not trying to fucking toot my horn or anything. It's just a fact. I've worked for some winners. Unfortunately, a lot of those winners have degrees. So, that's how they get there, man. Merit don't mean shit sometimes. Sometimes it does, but it usually doesn't. And yes, I do believe that if you are that miserable at your job, you are actually wasting your life. Genuinely. There's just one of these fucking things, as I said. As you know, we got one. That's it. So, yes. Yes, it is wasting your life. Isn't it all just wasting our life doing these jobs? Kinda is. But we do have to eat. Gotta eat. Right? Maybe that's the move, right? Just don't eat. You don't have to eat. That's the solution. There it is. I figured out the game. Life hack. But yeah, I was a pushover for a long time. A long time. Where I'd let these jobs just beat the shit out of me. To the point where I'm falling asleep on the way home. Not kidding. And I don't know, that was just normal. That was normal to me. And I don't know. My wife smacked some sense into me, not literally. But just, I really needed a shift in my mentality because that was just totally wrong. Totally wrong. And that's the norm. That's what normal is in America. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. As far as bosses go. Right, so you're almost always smarter than your boss, in my experience. And again, I'm not trying to I'm not a cocky person. I am a humble person. But it's always some dipshit who's there because he'll do what he says. Like, do what he's told, you know? In my experience, I've always worked circles around my boss, typically, not always. Come up with the solutions that they're paid to do, and then I get 3 or 4% raise. But yeah, man, I'm over the whole power dynamic. I am just flat over it. I don't ever see me going back to that. And is gig work the answer for the rest of my life? No, probably not. Probably not. But it is the answer for the moment. And for the immediate future anyway, I'm doing all right with it. Like, as long as you keep a few apps running at a time, like today I had two hours that were $60 hours. Pretty fucking good, I think. I mean, the best hour I've had doing gig work was $115 in an hour, which was very, very good. That was an Instacart order, which came up as $60, and then the dude threw an extra cash tip on there too. And the whole order took me like a half hour, and then I took like a DoorDash or two, and I remember it was $115 an hour. I was so stoked. That made my day. Ha! I just died in your arms tonight. Sorry, that was just playing in the store I was just in. Why does he do that, though? Ha! Who am I kidding? That's the best part of that song. Ha! I just died in your arms tonight. You know, I think it's time that we admit to ourselves that we are in abusive relationships with our employers. We are. We absolutely are. You are. If someone can tell you you were in the bathroom too long, you're in an abusive relationship. If somebody could snap at you because you were making jokes with friends, you're in an abusive relationship. Isn't it? Isn't that what that is? If no matter how many times you do the job correctly and you still get flack from it, you are in a abusive relationship. And if you don't listen to them, well, when I hear get back to work, when you've been working this entire time and you just stop for a minute to make a joke or something, like, fuck you. Like, dude, what I heard was go back to the kitchen, bitch, and don't make me tell you again, because I'll take away your pay and your health care and your retirement. And I really don't think it's a stretch saying any of this. Like, a spade is a spade, right? Holy Mary, Mother of God. Would you look at that? Look at that. Oh my God. America. There it is again. There it is again. If there was ever a metaphor for America, these colors don't run, but they sure do crush nicely. Need more proof that you're in an abusive relationship? Go ahead, leave. You're nothing without me. And after you leave, they're immediately fucking someone else. I gave you holidays off to spend with your family, and this is how you repay me? No, but seriously, my wife used to work for a guy who literally said that to her. Like, seriously, that she should be thankful he gives her, like, fucking Easter off. Like, seriously? And this is an insurance office, like, that are expected to be closed on holidays anyway, but no. Like, yeah. Awesome. This same guy, in a display of power, took her business card holder and smashed it on her desk in front of her because she decided to, I don't know, like, say something back to him, but this guy was an authoritative cunt. Like, seriously. And if you're in Dover, New Hampshire, watch out for your State Farm agent. Karen, will you tell me about that situation with your old boss?
Absolutely. We had a new employee. She was tasked with filling out a paper application for a really obscure thing. She asked me to help her. She brought the application over to my desk. She set it down. I looked at it, and at that moment, Sam stood up from his office about 50 feet away and said, no, that's not how you do it. He walked over. I put my hands up like this because I didn't know what else to do as he grabbed it from me. And he proceeded to hit the ceiling. And he flipped out. And I honestly don't remember what he said, but at the end of it, he picked up my business card holder in front of customers in the office and all of my coworkers, slammed it down on my desk. It shattered into pieces, and he walked away.
That's all I wanted. So when my wife and I first started dating, I was working at a water filter factory, and she lived on a mountain. So I was staying with her, and we woke up, and there was just ice. The whole road was ice. And I sent a video to my boss. Like, we tried to go up to her. Sorry about that. I had to accept a gig. Anyway, so we tried going up the hill. Not happening. We went off the road twice. Like, nope. And we ended up having to just leave the car parked on the road, like on the side of the road, until they came and salted the road. But, and I sent them a video of me skating across the street. Like, it's just, oh, I think I still have it.
All right, I'm recording.
And you know what he said? I made it in. And we're talking about like a 45-minute drive in good weather. So these motherfuckers just, yes, do risk your life. Do risk your life. I did it. It's like, but also you had a 4-wheel drive fucking pickup truck and you didn't live on a mountain. I know where you lived and it's all flat. Fuck you. And I have 2 partial tears in each rotator cuff from that job. And filled out accident reports, went to HR and all that junk. And they sent me to occupational health, you know, their own doctor, like, who's out there to watch, basically works for the company. They're on the company's behalf, and they told me, nope, nothing's wrong. Years later, I got it checked out, and yeah. So, I'm left here like a battered wife with 2 black eyes, you know? Fuck. And there ain't a thing I can do about it because too much time has passed. Oh well. So yes, Pentair defeated me in that battle. And it's not the only time they defeated me either. When COVID hit, my wife and I, we weren't married yet, okay? And one of us had to stay home with, oh shit, I shouldn't have said her name. And one of us had to stay home with my now stepdaughter, who was 7 at the time when they closed schools down. And she made more money than me, so it made sense that I did that. You know, we were engaged then, but we weren't legally a family yet, you know? And Pentair went and fought me on it. Like, fought me on getting unemployment for that, even though everybody, like, that was the way. You could get unemployment if you had to watch your kid or watch a child, you know? And I eventually got the unemployment, but they fought me for months and lied about shit too, saying, yeah, and they lied to the state too. They said, no, he quit. And it's like, dude, I have this on paper. Like, we went through this and I signed shit. Like, what are you talking about? That's what they told the state, like, to try to fight me on this. Like, dude. And yes, I'm calling you out by name, Pentair. Pentair water filtration. Fuck those guys.
Solstice for the week.
Capitalism begins at conception. Bought and sold as you took your first breath. Work till you're old and cheering on death. Slowly decaying with every punch of the clock. Time keeps tick-tocking, but you don't get to stop. Our time is our most valuable asset. I sell mine for dollars on the hour. A slave to the wage cage. A pathetic, apathetic coward. I'll stand up for myself one day. And on my grave you can leave me a flower. For that will be the day I no longer submit to power. This boot on my head doesn't hurt that bad. It tastes better with every lick. I think I can deal with this for the rest of my days. I know you said it would just be the tip, and I believed it. I no longer believe in pain anymore. I stopped fighting a long time ago. When every battle is lost, can you still call it a war? A spade is a spade, and I think that's nice. Can you just call me whore so we can call it a night? What was all of this for? I ask this question every day. This is your life, they say, so I've heard. But I answer to someone with power and a title, and that someone isn't me. I hold back my words, my potential in chains. I know I'm not free with career in my veins. This world is a trap, and all of us know it. Shackled potential, afraid to show it. Consequential, afraid to blow it. Fuck it, blow it up, burn it down. Forget it ever happened, because it didn't. Even if you could, you wouldn't. The choice has been made, voice never to be raised, and upon my review, a 3% praise. A worthy appraisal of all that I'm worth. Once you've peaked, it's solstice for the week, reverse birth. Let's prepare the maggot's feast and return to the earth.